Welcome, Prowl Nation. Lunchtime Detroit Lions talk coming at you. Brought to you by Lions Nation Unite. And I'm just going to kick it over to my main man, Curt Steele.
Hey, what up, dude? Welcome to the show, people. You know who we are. We are Detroit Lions on the Prowl. Your home for Detroit Lions news and rumors. And we're on that march to 3,000 people. So we're just about there. So go ahead, if you haven't done so already, click that subscribe button for us so we can get this content to more Lions fans just like yourself. Hey, now it's time to bring in the coolest man of the crew. The ladies love him. My man, LL Cool Torrance.
What's up? What's up, Proud Nation, and good morning.
Hey, let's get this thing started.
Right now.
Let go.
Get ready, Proud Nation.
We're going to get up, and on the way up, we're going to bite a kneecap off.
Yes, sir. We in the deep.
Welcome back to the show, people. We've got a lot of things to talk about. We're going to go about Dan Campbell shaping things up. The Lions have waived Darren Fells. Taylor Decker is going back to left tackle. Tim Boyle activated from the IR. First, let's kick it to Curt with Dan Campbell's kind of shaking things up.
All right, so Dan Campbell's kind of shaking things up. You look at his presser, kind of want to throw the ball down the field more. You got more people he wants to get involved. One of them being Amon-Ra St. Brown. And guess who they released? They waived Tom Kennedy, and they're going to move Amon-Ra St. Brown kind of out to that X receiver on the outside. So we're going to see how that's going to come into effect with this upcoming game versus this Pittsburgh Steelers. They have a decent secondary. I won't say it's great, but you know there are some people that can be exploited in the passing game against the Steelers if we can get the ball down the field or just get the ball out of his hands. So but you look at it, he wants to be more aggressive on the offensive side of the ball, shaking some things up. Darren Fells, that's one thing. A couple more things, you got Decker coming back. So it's going to be a mixture of just new things on the offense. You look at it, that was the biggest shakeups we're doing on the offensive side of the ball during the bye week.
Yeah, I also think that Amon-Ra St. Brown is going to be the second to Khalif Raymond on the outside. That leaves us with no pure slot receivers in the lineup. So I wonder if they're going to work DeAndre Swift into the slot, maybe Jamal Williams, get him some time out there, or maybe use TJ Hawkinson a little differently. What do you think, LL?
I think we may end up seeing some Trinity Benson sightings or things like that.
Ooh.
I think that maybe this is the adjustment that maybe he thinks that will get Jared Goff to throw to other players. If we're putting St. Brown in the slot, it's like, all right, we can't get the ball to him because Jared Goff doesn't do well in that situation. So let's move him to who he does throw it to. Maybe.
I like that. I like that take 100%. Because you look at it, like you said, Trinity Benson, we wasted those picks on him. So maybe time for him to put up or shut up. You know what I'm saying? What's that crap? Get out the pot. So Darryl Hodge as well. So, mix some of those players in there and just shake some things up because what we're doing right now is not working. So we just got to do something different. Hey, if you like this content, like the video, share the video, comment on the video. The March to 3,000 is on. So we're just about there, people. So like I said, if you haven't done so already, go ahead and click that subscribe button. And it's free. It's free. If you need more free, it's free $9.99 and 50 cents. So you can't get no more free than that. But you know what I'm saying? What is your family discussion topic for today, my man?
A family discussion topic for today is, do you think these moves will help? Do you think this will actually add a win somewhere down the line? Let me know in the comment section below, and you could be chosen to be on our comment card section later in the show, but that would be for tomorrow's show.
Yes.
Okay. One thing also, we are 15 away from 3,000. If you could click that subscribe button, if you haven't already, let's make that 3,000 so we can announce it on the next show. Let's make that goal today. Yeah, let's hit 3,000.
Hey, if you want more content from us, go over to DetroitLionsOnTheProwl.com and check out the content we have over there. Some great articles for you right there on DetroitLionsOnTheProwl.com. And while you're there, click on that link for LionsOnTheProwlShop.com. You see my man Jim rocking the Lions on the Prowl family shirt. We have more gear over there, some MCDC shirts, and we're going to have some more products coming to you here in the future. But I digress. Now it's time for my man Jim's topic for today. What you got, Jim?
The Lions waived Darren Fells after he asked for his release. This one's a tough one for me because they had him inactive. They had my guy Brock right in there, and I thought he did a decent enough job. Darren Fells asked for his release, though. This is I don't know if this is a problem or not, to be honest, because I don't want to see where a lot of players are asking to leave. And does that say there's anything wrong with the locker room? I don't know that yet. I don't think so. But the Lions said, they parted on really good terms. Everything was fine, but it's a little worrisome that people are starting to ask for the release and wanting to go to a different team and all that stuff. We'll see how that works out. Curt, what do you got for our next topic here?
Definitely. So you have Dan Campbell in his presser yesterday saying that Taylor Decker will be returning to left tackle. He comes back to practice tomorrow on Wednesday. Still hasn't been concrete yet if he's going to play against the Pittsburgh Steelers. But if he does, which all signs are kind of pointing that way, he will be starting at left tackle, which means Penei Sewell will go back to his right tackle position, which they drafted him for. We've heard this time and time again from Brad Holmes. We drafted him to play right tackle. I know that some people will be going to be upset, like, oh, he's good. He's good at the left side, and we keep him there and trade Decker. Nah, bruh, you don't do that. You don't trade away good talent and just leave a hole in your offensive line, because I would rather have Penei Sewell at right tackle than Matt Nelson. Sorry to disappoint people, but Taylor Decker going back to the left side where he's supposed to be. He's going back to the blind side, so hopefully he can protect and gets Jared Goff some more time to throw some checkdowns.
Right. Right.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
ouch.
No.
If you like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment on the video, and if you get yourself some Lions gear, right? I'm rocking my Salute to Service. This is from a couple years ago, but go to fanatics.com and check it out over there. The link's in the description below, and a portion of the proceeds from that link going to help us grow this content on this channel. But like I've told you before, Salute to Service, all of the proceeds from the sale on that site for that one, for Nike and New Era and whoever else is having Salute to Service gear, all go to veteran organizations. So go ahead, get yourself some Salute to Service gear. Veterans Day is a couple of days from now, and it's just good to support veterans and service members who have done so much and dedicated their life to the service of our country. So here's my man LL, my dude. What you got? What's your topic for today?
Well, just checking the headlines out, and we're bringing back Tim Boyle. When I saw it, I thought, like, all right, why would we bring him back? Maybe we're going to bench Jared Goff. I don't think that's really going to happen, but we can all hope, right? So, and as we will bring him back, so David Blau will have a backup, or however it goes. But I brought this up just to ask you guys: do you think that we'll actually see David Blau or Tim Boyle play at some point this season?
No, not unless Goff gets hurt. On this, I really think that Tim Boyle's just started his clock, and that's it. He's not coming back this weekend, I don't think. I think they're just getting him back on the roster, and then we'll see what happens with David Blau and him. I don't think either one of them are going to take over for Goff.
Nah, you look at it, and that's maybe another reason why they released Tom Kennedy, is to make that roster slot open for him. You got to look at, they timed Brock right when they let Darren Fells go. So you had another open roster spot when they let Tom Kennedy go. So a la Tim Boyle comes off the IR, and they didn't want to risk losing him for the rest of the season if they didn't bring him back. That's all I think that's going on with that. Definitely some interesting moves. Hey, people, the Detroit Lions have made some tons of moves on the offensive side of the ball. We haven't heard anything about the defensive side of the ball, but you never know. You got a couple of days to see what's going to happen before the game actually starts. So we'll see what's going on in practice here starting tomorrow. So stay tuned, come back, check us out, and see what we have to say on tomorrow's show about what's going on with the roster. All right, now it is time for us to really zip our lip and talk about what you had to say about yesterday. So it's time for the comment cards, baby. Jim, you up first.
Jeffrey Inglesby says, shout out to the Waterford Mott varsity football team, who won their first district title in school history. And my son, Alex, who is the D-line coach. Well, congratulations, Alex. Congratulations to Waterford Mott varsity football team on their first district title in school history. Congratulations, guys.
Shout out to those. I'm officially an old person because some of my friends' kids play for Waterford Mott High School. So shout out to y'all. Mike or Meckelin Morris says, if I pronounced that right, sorry if I didn't. So let me get this straight. OBJ wants to go to a contender and a QB who will get him the ball. A third strike isn't even necessary on this subject.
You are right about that. I think it's McKellen. I think it's McKellen Morris.
Yeah, I apologize either way.
We butcher names here. That's just part of the show. All right. We have Corey Vallet says, you're wrong, Curt. He's on our books through 2023 season. I don't know if you're talking about Jared Goff. Jared Goff's actually on our books until 2024, but there's no guaranteed salary after 2023. So if he's a post June 1st cut for the Detroit Lions, we'll save around $5 million $5 million in cap space. What we'll have is dead money, and then we'll save, we'll have $5 million on cap money, dead cap money for Jared Goff, and $25 million we're saving if we cut him in 2023. But he actually has another year on that contract, which if we keep him on the roster through 2024, he'll earn up to $31 million if he plays in 2024 on the Detroit Lions roster. I don't think that's going to happen. But yeah, I understand. Yeah, he's on the roster till 2024, technically, but we can release him with no guaranteed money in 2023.
Yeah, I only have an issue with the earning the money because I don't think he's doing that. Anyway, Big Frank 313. Look, everyone like Jim, Curt, and LL say pump the brakes, calm down, and be patient. DC and Brad Holmes are trying to fix Fatty Matty's and dumb Bob Quinn's screw up. It will take this team a year or two to get progress. Trust in Dan and Brad. Sometimes I wonder if other fans from other teams who bring all the negativity about DC. Yeah, I think it's the national media, to be quite honest with you. But you know what? It is what it is. Calm down, pump the brakes. Let's, this is a terrible season. Embrace the suck and let's get the first overall pick. Thibodeau to Detroit.
Right. And just to add on to that, I always beckon back to what Snack said. A guy that retired said, give it some time. So Doug Prince, friend of the show, says, Cool T. Goff has to be broken. I watched his LA highlight video. He's not stand down wide receiver like he is with the Lions. So I pose this. Is Goff one of those players who sees us as a paycheck, or did the trade kill his spirit to play? Ooh. I think it might be a combination of all of those, but I definitely heard some of the exact same things that we're experiencing here before in LA. That's why McVay wanted to get rid of him, because he wasn't running the offense the way that he thought it could be ran. But thank you for that, Doug Prince.
Yeah, definitely. I think he has some issues right now. His confidence is definitely broken in Detroit. Brian Tangent says, to close out the comment cards, good show today. I agree with on the OBJ thing. If we are 2 years into the Campbell Holmes rebuild, then yes, we could use him. But right now, we are too far away as a team to be able to get value out of him being here. Besides, as you pointed out, he wants to play for a contender, and I doubt he'd be on board with playing on any bottom level team. I definitely agree with you 100% on that, because can't get no lower than us right now. We're the bottom of the barrel.
Absolutely. Can't get much worse. All right, guys, if you like this content, we also have an audio version of this content, and you can check us out on all the major platforms, to be honest. Spotify, Apple, whatever they're called anymore, Apple Podcasts, they change your name a lot. But anyhow, you can go to any of those things. Take us on the go. If you're going to the gym to work out, you can listen to Lions on the Prowl there. All right, now it's my time. Now it's the time for my favorite part of the show, the dessert with my man Curt.
Hey, it's time for your dessert with your man Curt, brought to you by Delightful Bites Cookies, custom cookies, and desserts for any occasion. Delightful Bites. Get your cookie on. Now it's time, is we doing a salute to service right here on Detroit Lions on the Prowl. And I would like to take this time to recognize one of our gold members as a military veteran, and it's no other than my man North End Ken. North End Ken served in the military for a couple of years down here, actually where I reside, down here in North Carolina. But he owns his own business. He is a trucker by nature, and he's been moving some product, moving his thing, doing trucking for a few years now. So shout out to my man North End Ken, and salute to you, young fella, for your service to our nation. And that is your Dessert with your man Curt, brought to you by Delightful Bites. Delightful Bites. You got your football special right now. You get 4 logos of your favorite team, 4 helmets, and 4 football for $35. You can go over and check her out at Delightful Bites at Facebook. The link's in the description below, or you can email her at delightfulbites18@gmail.com to order yourself some cookies. Delightful Bites. Get your cookie on.
Oh, that's awesome. We're going to step over to the Wall of Fame, and there might be some changes coming up with the Wall of Fame. It's been getting so big, it's hard to read every single name every time. So we're going to hit some highlights and move forward today as we try to get through this show today. Bring it to you. Hey, Curt, who do you got on that Wall of Fame today?
Okay, so on our browse members, we have a couple of people. Detroit Drew, our DSA member, my man, He is always holding it down. He got some good content on his channel. And of course, the always generous, my man, Jimbo G.
Yes.
That's my guy. He is so generous. He hits up with a super chat all the time. And again, salute to service to my man, another Army veteran, my man, Smoking Jeremy is on that bronze members Wall of Fame. And over here in our silver members, we got Mr. Scotty the Bear, the Frenchman, baguettes, and all that. And I just follow Cap Ice Cold over on Lions Station Unite.
Yes.
And we got Go Lions. And then our gold members, we definitely have Mr. Reliable himself, Michael Huck. I just profiled him other day on the Salute to Service. And then we definitely have the inspirational, my man, Turner C. Burley. And then, of course, another military veteran, Matthew Ferguson. And we got Mr. Rough and Raw himself, North End Ken, baby. And the doctor, Dr. Detroit. He is always in. To become a member of the Wall of Fame, click the Join Now button down in the description.
Final thoughts for today is we really appreciate each and every one of you that are helping us with that march to 3,000. We are 15 members away. Please, 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 let's make that today, and we'll announce it tomorrow. Tomorrow is also our gold members meeting, and we also have the Roar at 4 today. If you're looking for something a little different from Lions on the Prowl, check us out at 4 p.m. for the Roar at 4.
You guys make sure that you check out that Roar at 4. My final thoughts for this taco 2-piece and whatever else we'll be saying Tuesday. Be kind. Make sure you guys do unto others as you want to be done. That is not expressed enough in our society.
Truth.
Yeah, definitely. My final thoughts for today is you can make sure you go over and check us out over on Lions Nation Unite. There is a town hall today, tonight at 6 p.m. We'll be live with Herman Moore, and some of the content creators definitely is over on Live Station Unite over on their YouTube channel. So go over there and check that thing out. We're gonna have some fun over there. So 6 p.m. tonight over there on Herman Moore's YouTube channel on Live Station Unite. So go over there and check it out. You can go over in the app as always and hang out with us over there as well, because we have some fun. Like Jim always says, it's a party for Detroit Lions fans. And go over and check that thing out. And just stay patient with this team. We're young. We got a lot of changes coming on right now. Pump your brakes, and it's going to be okay. Now, my motivational thought for today is in any sector, there's no bigger blessing than a cooperative team and determined teammates. So if you have that team that's cohesive and they're cooperating with each other, they're going to have some success. It may take some time, but that's what's going to happen. That's what we're going to have in Detroit. you see the team's going to have to start playing together to get some victories. They've been doing it on one side of the ball or other side of the ball in spurts, but once they get it all together, we're going to get a win or two this season. Hopefully it's just one so we can keep that number one pick.
For sure.
But hey, definitely, it is Two-Piece Tuesday. It is Taco Tuesday, like my man said. So whatever you're eating for lunch, go ahead, get this napkin, crumbs off your face, finish your drink, and get back to work, baby. And whatever you do in life, you know what you got to do for us. You got to boss up, ball out, and be the best version of you that you can be. For my fellas, LL and Jim, this is Curt Steele, and we will holla at you real soon.